Oh, hello. Stu, I've just literally messaged you telling you to come on here. Can you all hear me all right? I'm on my laptop again. I'm not sure if it's any good. How are you? Little man and little van. Yeah, all good, mate. Have you fixed your van yet? Have you been dyeing your hair? Yeah. It's gone black. It's gone black, and I look like Lord Farquaad. But there we go. Anyway, happy New Year! Yeah, happy New Year to everybody. I won't be making a video for a little while, so I'll not speak to you before then. Oh God. Anyway, yeah, I'll not see you. So happy New Year to everybody. I hope that you've had a decent enough 2018, and I hope 2019 is better for you all. Hi, Daz. 3D mixer. Hello. Am I going to have a haircut? No. I promised myself that I wouldn't cut my hair from, I don't know what month it was. Maybe it's all year. Maybe this has been about a year's growth, maybe, I think. Anyway, I promised myself that I wouldn't cut it till New Year. But now, this year, I'm going to say I'm not going to cut it till next year. Let's see how long it is then, by next January. Anyway, let me catch you on comments. Sounds good. So sounds good, that's all right. Still haven't got the van back. Oh, mate, what's happening with it now? WWE wrestling. Do I look like a wrestler? Is that because I've got a fat belly? 2019 is going to be awesome. Well, we hope so. I hope that 2019 has a decent summer like last year. Have you got some new blinds for the van? I'm not in the van. I'm on the boat. I'm on the boat today. It looks like a van though, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm on the boat. I'll be in the van tomorrow night. I haven't cut my hair in 3 years. Man, I wish I'd got 3 years growth. Haven't heard anything about it from the garage. Oh, man. I hope it's an easy fix. I thought you was a van dweller. So you're not a van man. This is my boat, and my van's in the car park. If you look on my Instagram or whatever, you can see I've been converting the van for the last couple of months, and actually, I mean, I've not updated YouTube properly in a while just because of the iPad difficulties, but the van is coming along really well. I put some videos earlier on Instagram of the new lights that I bought. The lights were $7.99 for 6 LED spotlights that are remote control powered. Were a right bargain. I've just put them in. Well, I put them temporarily in tonight. How's your first Christmas on your boat? Well, this Christmas was a bit shitty because I didn't have my daughter until 2 p.m. on Christmas Day, which is unusual, but it was for a reason. And so I stayed on the boat Christmas Eve on my own, and woke up Christmas morning on my own, which sounds really depressing, but I needed to be on my own. And Christmas morning, I got up and fitted the diesel heater to the van. So those of you who just follow on YouTube don't know that the diesel heater is fitted, but it's fitted. So I stayed in the van Boxing Day evening with the new heater and everything, and it was brilliant. You had issues with your pad? Pad? He's a man with a van. I do. That van is it a big boat? No, it's tiny. The van hasn't. I can stand up in the van. I can't stand up in this. And the living area of the boat is probably about the size of the van, so it's like living in a van. Yeah, little man in a little van. Let me know how it goes. I'll be keeping my fingers crossed for you. Yeah, Stu, working Christmas Day is depressing. I've never ever worked Christmas Day in my life. I was once meant to be on call on Christmas Day, but then I got sacked just before Christmas. So it was a blessing in disguise. Incontinence pad. Can we not have a worst competition? Worst Christmas competition, please? Oh, Sally. You lined yourself up for that one, I'm afraid. You could have said no. And you could have planned it a little bit better. Like, you could have picked him up at lunchtime on a Christmas Day and then took him for a little while. Anyway, there's no need to talk about that on the live. So let me get this right. You're in a little boat with a big van. Well, the boat is technically bigger than the van, but not much bigger. It's very difficult because obviously the boat's got a actual. I'm trying to turn my laptop around. It's got an actual toilet cubicle area thing, which takes up a lot of room, and it's unnecessarily big actually. And then obviously I've got my permanent down bed, which isn't very tidy at the moment. That's, you know, this is the floor space. That's it, pretty much. That's the floor space. It is still bigger than the van though, definitely. Comments. Hiya, Paul. I'm gonna get to meet you tomorrow. I'm excited. I like meeting people that are good people, and you're a good person. Oh, you're an anchor now. I am very close to being an anchor. Hanging with Mama on Thursday. I'm not 100% sure. I might have to go to work. But I was going to message you earlier, actually, just in case my neighbour, these rolling hills, I know they're back from Germany, and if you're coming here, then maybe you can chat with them as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. I mean, I'm not going to interfere with your evening too much, and you know, but it'd be nice to have a drink or something. Or, oh, actually, I was just thinking tonight. Can we do a video filming your van, like a van tour thing? If I've got enough battery life in my camera, Paul, let me do that. My kids want your autograph. Anytime. That's fine. I'm looking forward to meeting your kids as well. So, yeah. I look forward to meeting them tomorrow as well. If you're an anchor, there's no customs to deal with. If my van's working, I'm there. Got a £10 Costa gift card to use. Why would your van not be working? I thought you'd fixed it. Have you been approached by any refugees to get across the UK? Funny story. I have actually been asked by refugees to take them across the channel the other way from Calais. And you know what? I would have loved to. More the merrier. Come one, come all. Little Captain Terrible. White Rose Adventures. Your Instagram lives make my day. I could sit and watch you do them short clips all day long. Your voice is unique and it's very soothing. Actually, it's good. So, what do you like about live chat? Well, what I like about live chat is that it's an in between. So it's between putting out videos. If I don't have one for a while, then I can do a live in between that. It sort of fills a gap. But I like reading the comments, and actually, it's therapeutic. Actually, it's so good to. It's like sort of like the old MSN days a little bit, but with video, like just having little messages with everybody, all my friends all in one place, like a group chat. So I like it for that, really. Got another YouTuber wants to do my Van Ambo. Oh, I've got competition then. Miss my van like mad. God, it's crazy how much you miss something, isn't it? Can't stay, unfortunately. Oh well, I may see you on Thursday then. I didn't know. Yeah, I don't know what the plan is, but Stuart seems to think we're going to go for coffee, so that suits me. Have you considered a boaty companion, Mike? Are you offering? I have considered a dog. I've considered a cat. But having a 6-year-old, I don't want a dog or a cat as well. I don't think. I do. I really want either, but I don't know. Anyway, have you dyed your hair? Yeah. Well, I dyed it. My natural hair colour is dark brown, like my beard. Well, darker than my beard, actually. And then I bleached it, and then dyed it sort of a grey colour, which was nice. But then it started to go a bit greeny. So then I dyed it brown, but then the brown went a bit crap. So then I just dyed it black. You can't go wrong with black. Camper is in a tip. Oh dear. Paul, I've been blown off by some other YouTuber, so that's fine. I'm not competing. So are you a Pisces? No, I'm a Cancerian. If that's the thing, Cancerian. Sounds right, that, doesn't it? And she go black. And you're not biting, so I'm giving up. Oh man, don't give up. You're obviously chilled out. I'm pretty chilled out, to be fair. I know someone who deals in parrots and they don't answer. Okay. At last I get an answer. I've answered all your... I've answered all your bloody questions. The one about live chat. What do I like about live chat? I just answered that. If you're not concentrating, that ain't my fault. How's the Chinese diesel eater going? Chinese diesel eater is top notch. Like I said, I've just fed another one to Van. And it's going well. You're going to look for some mines to explore yourself. Yeah, you can read that a few different ways. I explore myself a lot, actually, but I don't need to do it in a mine. However, if you find any good mines that aren't too far away, I'd like to come with you and explore a mine. Your videos are genuinely interesting, and I'd love to be able to do a joint video, maybe. Don't forget to run it up hot. Yeah, I do. It's currently about 33 degrees at minute. It's on now. Can you hear it? It is quite loud at minute because it's just been turned up. I've asked you loads of times about your birth sign, and you've never answered. But oh, genuinely sorry about that. I don't really. I don't really remember any messages asking my birth sign. I'm a Cancer. I don't know what if that's good or bad. So where do you fancy going in the van 2019? Okay, so last year I did make New Year's resolutions, which was the first time I've ever done that, and I worked hard to try and make those things happen, and for the most part those things happened. So tomorrow I'm going to make some new ones. I don't normally believe in that kind of thing, but it's good to have goals. Tomorrow I'm going to make some new New Year's resolutions, and one of them is going to be to drive to Krakow in Poland. So that's what I want to do. That's the only place I want to go 2019. But I'll be going more places, but that's my one that I really want to go to. Is that a euphemism? It was. But like I say, it could have been read many ways. Very sensitive and quite selfish. I am far from selfish. Very, very oversensitive. Very oversensitive, for sure. But not selfish. The opposite. Selfless. Don't look after myself enough, but I look after other people. Brilliant road trip, but why Krakow? Well, it sounds really grim, really wanting to go to a concentration camp, right? That's in a sentence sounds awful, and it's not that I really want to go to a concentration camp for any morbid reason, like or to go have a wank there or anything like that. It's like because it's somewhere I've wanted to go since I was in school, and for the last 2-3 years, in fact, actually probably for the last 5 years, probably I've been. In fact, longer. I can't remember how far back it goes. I've just wanted to go there. So I want to go to visit the concentration camps and stuff like that. But I want to drive there. I could get a cheap flight with Ryanair for probably about £3, but it's not. That's not as fun, is it? I'd rather have the adventure through Germany and stuff. Road trip to France. That would be a good video. My death by sea would not be a good video. I can barely drive this thing. I can barely move this thing on a canal. Never mind the channel. You might be able to help me with something, actually. I just wonder if I could plug this microphone in, if that makes anything any better. Ooh. Is the sound better now? That's no different, is it? I probably need to mess around with sound settings. We'll forget that idea. Don't worry. Incredibly emotive going to a concentration camp. It would be mind blowing. I mean, I can't even imagine. Can't even imagine what it must be like there, and also obviously what it must have been like to be one of the people that was held there. Anyway, I like history. I like learning new things, and it'd be interesting to go. Plenty of those types of places in Germany. Well, of course there are. Yeah, I mean, I'll go Germany as well. I don't know. Poland just seems nice. If anybody wants to suggest any places for me to go. Ah, I'm back with you. Hello, Clive. To the forest. Well, I do have another kind of resolution. I'd like to visit Scotland, England, Ireland, and Wales in the van next year, maybe. Time to have the beard off. Yeah. Man, there are many people who would love me to shave this off, but there is no way. Look how small my chin is. Look, this is what I look like. That's not a good look, is it? Ooh, look at my goatee. Like, look, I barely have a chin. Ooh. Let the beard out. Would you consider making it a convoy perhaps for Stuart? Honestly, road trips with people like Stuart and hopefully Paul as well will get involved. I want to do more road trips with more people. My friends Chris and Emma are in Wales at the moment. They came out with us on Boxing Day, and we had such a good time. Oh, and Zena as well. So there was that four or five vans, all parked up together, all having we had a fire pit going all night. We were sat out in just our jumpers. It was just such a nice chilled night. So more stuff like that. In fact, I'm seeing Stuart Thursday straight away into the new year. There's going to be some bear hugging going on. Have you ever been to Bradford? Heard it's nice there. Holistic healing. I have been to Bradford many times. It's not brilliant, is it? Still better than Leeds, though. NC 500. Oh, the NC 500 does look incredible. And I have done a lot of miles in Scotland as well. I did a lot last year, and I've done some in past years. The NC 500 does look good. Maybe I kind of plan on driving all the way around Ireland at some point, but we'll see. Asda on New Year's Eve would be an adventure. I actually do need to go to Asda tomorrow. Beard suits you, thanks. It's bloody shy at Bradford. Bradford is somewhere I don't tend to go. I have to tell you what, now we've got an IKEA in Sheffield, there's even less reason to go to Bradford. HW100. Hello, mate. Hope you didn't upset Martin too much on his live the other day. Leeds is better than Bradford. Yorkshire van life, if we ever get to meet, I'm sure that you will kick my ass. But Leeds is shit. Sorry, mate. Sorry. Yorkshire van life, yes. Don't agree with him. Don't encourage people from Leeds to think that they're any good. Do you miss flying your drone? Any plans to buy a new one? I do miss flying my drone. There have been many opportunities recently where I've wished I had got my drone with me. And actually, my camera bag is something light, and I don't have the drone in. Every time I pick it up, I think, "Oh, this is light." What? I realise I've not got my drone. But there was talk. I don't know if he's watching this, but my friend from Yorkshire Drone, I forgot what they're called. I do apologise. He may have got me another drone that he said I can use. Mine got well triggered. HW100. He's deleted me off Facebook now after that. The thing is, he deserved it because he was asking sound advice, right? And I gave him some. He was asking for advice, and I gave him some sound advice. I wasn't being disrespectful, wasn't being a dick. I was just saying, stop chopping wires out that you don't know where they go. And he started being a dick back, to be fair. He started to try and talk down to me and all that. So then I just started asking him daft questions about his fallopian tubes. And he got triggered, banned off YouTube, and then he deleted me off Facebook as well. Oh, dear. Leeds is better than Bradford. That's all I'm saying. I don't know about that. Anyway, Leeds and Bradford are both shitholes. Oh, true. I asked where the steering wheel was, but got away with it. It was funny. Leeds is crap, Wakey is the place to be. Do you know what? Actually, if I had to choose between Leeds, Bradford and Wakefield, I would choose Wakefield. Wakefield ain't that bad. I was in Wakefield a couple of months ago for the art walk, and I've been there before. 15 years ago, when we used to ride BMXs, Wakefield was a good place to go. We used to go to Wakefield quite a lot. In fact, last year I went to Wakefield Skate Park. You heard of Piano Raft? Guy that built a boat from recycled junk and spent 5 years pulling it to Leeds for Liverpool. Imagine, right? The story about the boat is interesting, but imagine going from Leeds to Liverpool, from the frying pan to the fire. Man, I couldn't think about worse than going from one shithole to a bigger shithole. Martin was stressed though. Yeah, Martin was stressed. Yeah, but we were trying to be nice to him, trying to give him sound advice, and he's spat dummy out. Yeah, if he's stressed, YouTube live stream is not the best choice. I also agree with that. Although I am stressed now, and I'm on YouTube live, but I'm not going to get triggered if you try and give me some advice. What's the best thing you found whilst magnet fishing? Good question. So I have found a barrel and stock from a shotgun. That was good. I found some big artillery shells that were this sort of size. And I had to have the bomb squad called out for finding stuff as well. I've got a police telescopic baton. I've got knives, machetes, stuff like that. And I've kept some of them, but not the bombs. In fact, I gave the artillery shells to a work colleague so she could look after them and put them in a garden. So if anybody sees any of them sticking out of the ground, don't call the bomb squad. Good question, that though. I think the best thing I've found is friends, though. I found a lot of good friends from magnet fishing. Not that they were in the water, like they're not like swamp friends or anything. I've just made some friends. What you doing New Year's Day? Could pop down to shitty Sheffield. New Year's evening, like after sort of probably 2-3 o'clock, I'll be around. But I'm out in the van out Castleton way. I don't know where you are if you're staying in Leeds for New Year, but I'm going up. I shouldn't have really said where I'm going. I'm going up. I'm going up somewhere. I'm going somewhere on New Year tomorrow night. If you fancy joining me, just give me a message or something. If you finish painting your van, we'll be putting a video. I didn't film any of painting my van. So this is he's open something else. I started painting my van. Painting my van outside in winter isn't the best idea, and it was just impatience. And actually, I got sick of looking at the blue. I'd not painted it all. I painted the bonnet, front wings, and front bumper, and then painted the grille a black colour. There are photos on Instagram if you want to go look at that at Liamtheterrible. But I've not made a video of that yet. When I get some more space and do some more, I'll film some. And you can all see how I'm doing it, like a cowboy. Why are you stressed? Well, I'm always stressed in some way. But Christmas, I just can't deal with. I can't. Well, I can deal with it because I've dealt with it. Christmas is testing at best of times. There are many reasons why this Christmas is testing. Some good reasons and some very negative reasons why this Christmas has been testing, but it has been testing, and I'm looking forward to the. I forgot what I was saying now. I forgot what I was saying. His boyfriend dumped him again. Stuart has not dumped me. I don't think, anyway. This is news to me. I'm going to tell Mum you called her a swamp friend. Swamp friend! JJ is watching, no swearing. Hello, Julian. I am in your telly. Why are you not in bed? More the merrier. Yeah, more the merrier. Paul, the only reason why I backtracked a little bit is because I don't want some people to know where I'm going to be, because I've got a stalker. Although I've not heard from her for a few days. Actually, maybe longer than a few days. Be like a week. I've not heard from her for about a week, but I don't want her to know where I'm going to be tomorrow. Are you stoned? No. You aren't old enough for stew. I refuse to go to Castleton now. You shouldn't have said it. Can I delete that comment? Deleted that comment. We don't need it documenting where I'm going tomorrow. You've got a stalker. Let me see her. What is a stalker that isn't you? Yeah, I'm not going to talk about. I'm not going to talk about too much about the stalker thing. It's just it's kind of been funny. I'll be honest. Fucking hell! I'm gonna have to go somewhere else tomorrow now. Damn it! Why have you ruined it for me? I don't want somebody knocking on my door at middle of the night. Liam, let me in. I'm sure she's not bothered though. I'm sure she's got other people to stalk. Hey mate, you are only saying Castleton, so I'll take you to Whitby, and I ain't doing that. I've told Paul I'm going to see him now anyway, so that's it. Mr. T. Is Mr. T your stalker? I remember hearing about that, or seeing your YouTube thing. I am going there tomorrow. My stalker's called Jack. Oh, mine begins with a J as well. She's probably watching this. In fact, I have blocked her. Whether she's got a new account and I don't know. But if my stalker is watching, if there's anybody out there, make yourself known. She may pop up. I don't know. She might not. Janet, I'm not the stalker. No. Come to Derbyshire. Listen, joking aside, let's not tell everybody where we're going tomorrow. I'd be a stalker, but I can't be asked. Good. I don't want any stalkers. What's this about me and your swamp friend? I said it by accident, but I did say it. I can't retract it now. You secretly love it. Man, I think it's mildly amusing at best. I don't love it. So, have you got solar on your boat and van? Paul, I have solar on the van, but the charge controller didn't work, so I've had to get a refund on eBay. So at the moment, I've got solar panel, I've got batteries. I just don't have the charge controller, so no solar working. And on the boat, I'm hooked up to electric at the marina, so no solar on here yet. It is in the pipeline, but not yet. Look at the trouble you get yourself in. You know what? Story of my life, though. Story of my life. What network are you on? I'm on O2. Of course he secretly loves it. No, I don't. It was funny at first, but then it got a bit much. Like a new Snapchat profile every single day was a bit much. You know. Amy loves you. No, I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that one bit. And the feeling is mutual. Why does he keep talking about it? I don't know why I keep talking about it. Because you brought it up. Julian wrote that. My backside. No, he didn't. His own secret fan club. Sally, you set up the fan club, and it was no secret. Solar control you can have. Cheap one for eBay. Oh, really? Mate, remind me again what MPPT stands for and what bit that is. I'm not 100% sure about it, but the one I bought was MPPT, but I don't know what that means. Somebody tell me. I have Googled it before, but I forgot. But if you've got it, can I try and get it off you tomorrow? And you can fit it for me actually. I forgot. Right, okay. I'll Google it now. Hold on. I have Googled this before. Oh, what's that? I just saw it. Maximum PowerPoint tracking? Maximum PowerPoint tracking. What does that mean though? Finish work at 10 a.m. Well, I'm about tomorrow until after lunch, so PM me later. Yeah, definitely do that. If you can get my, in fact, I've got to go to Europarts in the morning to pick up some new leisure batteries. If you can get my solar working tomorrow, mate, you would be a legend, Dave. Cause my cheap 5 controller works fine. £5. I paid £100 for mine, and I thought that were a lot. And stop telling everyone where you're going. I'm going to Europarts, which there's about 5 in Sheffield, and I'm going to the one in Rotherham. Going to the one in Rotherham for about 9:30. If anybody wants to meet me at Rotherham Europarts for 9:30 tomorrow morning. Anyway, back to this charge controller, the cheap £5 one. Dave, I'm not clued up on charge controllers, right? But does your cheap £5 one not allow the batteries to drain at the night time? See you there, Julia. My very little understanding of charge controllers is that some of them can work in reverse when there's no light on them, so they can drain the battery. And that's the part that I don't really get, and that's the part that's stopping me from just buying another one. Obviously, if Paul can help me tomorrow, that'd be amazing. I'll be able to give you some money for it, mate. If load out and USB. Oh, that's what I need. So I was reading today that the load out can be like your lights, for example. So you can have all your lights coming straight off the controller. If that makes sense. And then the USB is obviously helpful as well. Same as mine, Paul. Oh, Paul! I wish I'd known the other day, because I could have come and got it off you. Could have got it off you the other day. When I text you saying, "Are you still working on your van?" I was in Burley, and I thought, "Oh, should I go nip over?" It started to rain and stuff, and I just thought, I'm not bothering. Plus, I knew that you were painting, and there's no way I would get involved in helping painting, because I cannot stand painting. See you there, Julie. If she's watching this, I don't think she will be. I've not received any messages, but I think the random new Instagram profile that added me the other day was a stalker. Been on this for 43 minutes. That's more than I expected. I'm just going to check my messages, because I think Paul might have. Just bear with me. I have messages regarding what we're talking about on here. Oh, right. Okay, so that's one of the cheap ones. I was so tempted to buy one of those, Paul. But then I thought, well, they're so cheap, they can't be any good. So then I bought an expensive one, and that fucking broke. Sent you a pic on Messenger. Yeah, I've just seen it. If those cheap ones work, then that's all right, isn't it? Paul, that one that you just sent me, like, it was like $8.99 or something. Cheap cable works great. What is that? What ampage is it that you've got, Paul? Paul Stannard, that is, and Paul Jackman. What's the minimum I need for my 270 watt panel? asking technical questions. This can't be very entertaining for those who aren't interested in solar panels. Yeah, he knows a lot about solar. I'll have a look for that. I have looked for some YouTube videos. I have looked at some, but could you have got a pretty face, man? Look at the state of it. I would love to see a photo of me this time last year and compare to the mess of now. I definitely didn't have long hair this time last year, and I don't think my beard would have been quite this long. Don't want cash for it. It works fine. Well, if I'll gladly take it off you, and if we can fit it tomorrow, all the cabling's already there. It just needs putting in. That's it. That'd be good. And if you then need one later on, I'll buy you another one. Is the solar going to be enough to charge your batteries, or will it have them wired up to your alternator as well? Okay, that's a good question as well, actually. I had no doubt in my mind that my 270 watt panel would be enough to charge two 110 amp hour leisure batteries. But then today, somebody put doubts in my mind that it probably wouldn't work. But the difference is, I think, is that the van is occasional use now. I don't live in it full time. And even if I did, I'm using USB ports to charge phones. So 12 volt ports, cigarette lighter ports, 12 volts for them to charge phones, which uses barely any battery power. All LED lighting. So I'm not going to be using a massive load anyway. So the solar panel should keep the batteries topped up, I would have thought. You suit long hair and a beard, very grunge. The reason why I suit long hair and a beard is because I've got a dog ugly head underneath it all. That's why I suit it. Stop fishing for compliments. That's not. Honestly, that wasn't fishing for compliments. Still, not in the slightest. Split charger is all you need. Right. So again, I had a split charger in the T5. It was no problem at all up until more recently, when I kind of felt like it had a power drain on it. And also, Stuart's got problems with his. I think his is draining his starter battery. But a split charger is, you know, for 70 quid, I can get a decent split charge kit. I probably will do that, to be honest. I don't know if anybody knows, but is there any problem with connecting two charging sources to the batteries? Do they need to be put in a certain way or anything? I just wondered if there was power coming in from the alternator and then power coming in from the solar. Is that going to mess with anything? Some spare cable. Oh, you've got some spare cable. I've actually got a spare charge controller as well. A spare split charge relay, sorry. Solar just trickle charges your leisure battery. Yeah, that's all I need. My van, for the most part, is going to be set outside work in daylight all day, so it's going to be able to charge all day while I'm at work, or in the marina or whatever. So it's only on long adventures that I'm going to be using powering back anyway. And again, it's very light loads on battery, LED lights, and charging a bloody phone up. That's it. How's it going? Derek Pearson. Yeah, how's it hanging? It's all right. Everything's going good. Just thought I'd check in before New Year. Bit mean to yourself, man. New Year's resolution: be nicer to yourself. Long adventure to breath. No thanks. No thanks. Oh, you Julie in disguise. New Year's resolution to be nicer to myself, though. I'll take that out of your comment. New Year's resolution to be nicer to yourself. I think that's a good one, actually. I should be nicer to myself a bit. Probably don't look after myself enough. So we'll see about that one. Show you tomorrow. All right, yeah, that sounds good. You don't need alternator. No, sorry. I didn't mean from alternator. Mine in the T5 just came straight from the starter battery through the cab and all that to the split charge relay and then to the batteries. And there was one or two other like earths and stuff in between, but other than that, it was a straightforward fit. The only problem I had at the time was that I didn't get long enough cable, so I had to bodge it a bit, but it worked solidly for a year. Fuse on each end of the back of the relay need to be exposed to each battery. Right, okay. Paul, have you got Paul Stannard? Have you got solar on your van, or are you planning on doing it? Also, I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but there's a super chat button down there. If you want to, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Liam. Enjoy that bottle of champagne you can have tomorrow night. I'll be picking you up on mean comments, so you better watch your saying. Well, my mean comment, to be fair, it wasn't that mean, but you know, your comment was a bit weird. I'll just put it out there. Like, I don't mean any disrespect about that, but I'm not coming to Bradford. I don't want to cause no beef. Yeah, I've got solar. Oh, that's good. I'll have to have a look at that tomorrow then as well. Oh, right. You put yourself down, I mean. So, is a 20 amp charge controller going to be adequate for my 270 watts? Or is that why you've upgraded? Liam loves himself as much as the rest of us, really. I do genuinely love the rest of you more than I love myself. It's not that I don't want to come to Bradford. I mean, I've got nothing against Bradford. I've got nothing against you. It's just, you know, it's just a bit of a strange comment, that's all. Oh, dear me. Are you having it? New Year's or stopping in? You could say stopping in and going out at the same time. I'll be out in the van. Starting the new year off as I mean to go on. I'll be waking up in the van somewhere. Tell us more about Julie. She sounds alright, laugh. Yeah, Joseph. Just there's nothing more to say. Honestly, there's nothing more to say. It's just a strange one. It's just it sounds like I am trying to make it a thing now because I've said it a few times. I've not said a word about it until today, but it has been going on for a few months now. Is what it is. Just remind us all where. No, let's not tell everybody where. People might have forgot. Controller. It makes much difference. Not sure, mate. I think Paul Jackman knows that, so maybe he can tell us. Okay. Picture yourself. Yeah, your van looks good, Paul. Looks like it's coming on well. Hopefully, I will get to see it tomorrow. And if you want to talk about the possibility of making a van build video, like a van tour thing, let me know. Paul Jackman's already turned me down today for that one, but if you're interested, let me know. Where do you see yourself in 6 months? Oh, it's difficult. It's going to sound really boring, but I just hope that work goes well. There are things coming up at work that I'm really excited about. I know it's usually sad for people to get excited about work, but the kind of job that I do, which I'm not going to go into, is rewarding and is for a good cause. So I hope that all my work plans come off in the next 6 months first. Strange. Yeah, I hope my work plans come off first and foremost. I hope that I would just hope to have travelled a bit. That's the main one. I just hope to have made the most. I want the weather to be better. 6 months' time, the weather should be better. So I'm hoping that I can spend most of the time in the van. You work with people with disabilities, don't you? I'm not going to go into what I do for a living. It's fine. I'm playing with an avocado from you. JJ wrote that. Julian, get to bed. It's 9:45, and you are a child. Get upstairs. I'm interested in it. Work premiere a bit. Yeah, I'll speak to you about it tomorrow anyway. I might not be able to film it tomorrow because I've not got much time. And besides, I'd rather film it when it's done. Or maybe I could do 2. Maybe I could do a part 2. That'd be good. Do a part 1 of midway through and then do a part 2 later down the line. What have I missed? You've not missed a lot, to be honest. Just me waffling as usual. You just answered my next question. What was your next question? Oh. What's Paul? I forgot what. I forgot what you were replying to. Oh right, yeah. You can do mine. Just say it's a bit of a tip at minute. Yeah, I'm only joking, and I wouldn't do it tomorrow. Well, I don't know. Maybe what day is it? Wednesday. Maybe Wednesday I could just do a little bit. Why? I'm not fishing for anything. Stop. Leave me alone. Why is everybody picking on me? Oh, you're gonna travel? Yeah, Derek. I just said earlier on that my main sort of New Year's resolution is to go to Krakow to drive over there. There's a bit of a morbid concentration camp trip, but I'd rather drive there than fly there. Flying there's easy and cheap, but driving there's more of an adventure. So that I'll probably take a week off work to do that. Potentially, actually going to drive around Ireland, I mentioned earlier as well. That's another thing. There's like I was in Dublin last week. I was in Dublin last week. You probably don't know that, but some of the comments are cracking me up. I'll be honest. Joseph, you're the least funny man I've ever met in my life, but that was quite funny. Yeah, I was in Dublin last week, and it was really nice. That was a cheap flight over, cheap flight back a couple of days later, sort of thing. Very cheap hotel and all that. And I noticed that there was the Game of Thrones tours and stuff, and I'd like to maybe just drive around the area. Maybe drive the whole way around Ireland. Fishing compliments. Magnificent compliments is a brilliant line. You've got no secrets. That's true. I don't really have any secrets. I've probably got one or two secrets, but I'd be able to share them if you want to know any secrets. At least pretending we're an expensive hotel. No. Yeah, 5-star, overlooking the river. Oh, it was good. Yeah. Got some stuff you can borrow about Krakow. Is it plane tickets? See what I mean? Joseph, listen. I want to come and see you. Maybe Friday. If not, the week after. We need to have a catch up. Oh dear. No, we were in Ireland. Sorry, I do apologise for not making that clear. We were in Ireland last week. We got separate flights out there and everything, and we were in separate hotels. But it was so weird that two people from the same city would meet randomly in the street in another country. It was very strange, that, actually. Well, good to see you, actually. I'm glad that you're doing well. You look healthy and that. You're doing good for yourself. It's really nice to have bumped into you like that. I wonder how many people watch these back once they've been uploaded. Because they go on for a while. I can't imagine watching somebody's live stream not live for an hour. I've never watched somebody's live stream for so long. Not many what? In crew. Do you have skills that would allow you to live on the road, as in constant travel? No. I know that there are things that I can do to earn money on the road. I know all about like match betting and all that kind of stuff. I just don't do it. Honestly, my job is everything to me, and I enjoy what I do. It does. When I say my job keeps me in one place, I do have a child also whose mother lives in Sheffield too. I can't go too far because I don't want to be away from her. So I am stuck to this sort of area. But my job is something that's really important to me. So I don't see myself moving on to another job. I don't see myself doing anything else. And actually, the way that my sort of career is going in a positive direction. getting more qualified and all that kind of stuff, moving up in the business. So I don't see myself moving away from that at all. Maybe some time off for traveling, but I can't see myself working on the road. But to be fair, actually, sorry, saying that, Derek, I don't really need to be in the office to do my job. So there is always the option to work on the road that way, I suppose. I've not really thought about it that way, but yeah, I work from this laptop, so it doesn't matter where this laptop is. And I've got a decent desk in the van. So yeah, I could actually work from home. I don't know why I just didn't just say that straight away. Now I've got some comments to catch up on. What's happened to Beyond the Van? What has happened to Beyond the Van? You tell me. If you like work, stick with it. Yeah, well, that's it. I've got yeah, my sort of career's on the right track for a change. Not many really like their work, and this is it, right? So, I've worked in this job for 4 years, and without giving too much away, I keep saying that, and I'm trying not to give away, but for 4 years I've worked for bugger all money, and it's only been this last 6 months maybe that the money has started to increase and the hours have started to increase and everything, and then the responsibility has increased and the sort of stature within the business, I think, I don't know if that's a real term, a way to put it, but you know, I've climbed up the sort of organisational chart, so things are going good, and I absolutely love it. Glasgow is blue. Glasgow is fucking green, mate. Glasgow is green. But while we're talking about Scottish football, isn't Scottish football rubbish? There are only 2 teams in Scotland, and they're rubbish. I haven't seen his vids in ages. Is Beyond the Van Richard? Sally? I think you know Richard. Is that Beyond the Van? I get so many names mixed up. Not seen his vids in ages. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure that's Richard, isn't it? Oh yeah, there you go. The comments are catching up. Yeah, spoke to Beyond the Van today. He's doing good. Oh yeah, Tim. Mama Magnet and Sally, you need to get a room. Don't stop with that, man. Your local teams are rubbish. Listen, I'm pretty sure that 2 years ago I watched Sheffield Wednesday beat Rangers at Hillsborough. So you can fuck off with that. Celtic and Rangers are championship standard at best. Lower end. We hammered them in a friendly. I don't think if it's the same friendly I'm thinking of, like 2 years ago, I'm pretty sure we beat them. I don't actually remember. And to be fair, Louis, that was one of the best matches I've been to in a long time, apart from when we smashed Arsenal. Rangers fans are quite good. I don't agree with a lot of things that Rangers fans say and do. But as far as atmosphere goes, man, Hillsborough was absolutely jumping that day. And the whole of the surrounding area of Hillsborough was just like a carnival all day. Scottish football fans are way better than anything I've seen in England. I'll be honest about that. But it's still championship standard. and Rangers are the worst of the two. I do apologise, but yeah, Celtic all the way. While I'm insulting you, I wonder if you would do me a painting. What was it, mate? Sheffield. What day was that? Yeah, I don't know what day it was. It was. I just remember it being a friendly. It may have been longer than 2 years. It may have been 3 years ago, and it were a good match. Most successful club in the world. Most successful club in Scotland, maybe. They've only got so many medals because there's 2 teams that win everything in Scotland. No friends, no problems. No friends, no problems. God, do you know what? That's actually true. I do love my friends, but I'd have less problems if I didn't have friends. Friends bring you a lot of positives, but they're also dicks as well. Louis, what do you want paint? What painting of? I don't know. I just want you to paint me. Paint me. Do me a painting. I don't know. Do me a painting of like something good. I want to hang a painting in the van. No. What I want is, Ali McCoist on a pogo stick in Jurassic Park wearing a sombrero. Paint Liam as Jesus. Mate, genuinely, Louis, paint me as Jesus, please. Paint me as Jesus. In fact, should be easy enough. Why is my diesel heater just turned up? I'm going to turn it off. It's been on a while. Let me tell you temperature. I know it's 25 degrees in here. It's plenty hot enough. Why stop at a painting of me as Jesus? Can anybody sculpt one? That would be good. Paint a pic of him waving out of his new van. If anybody's not seen Louis' channel, go have a look, because his paintings are really, really good. His choice in football team is crap, but his painting is good. I need some food. So, my diesel heater unfortunately points right at my food, and I've got a load of melted chocolate. It's really hot. My crisps are warm. I've got nothing to drink now either. I drank my last one. They are actually really good. Yep, they are. So, Louis, do me a painting. I'm just giving you a plug. Do me a painting, please. I want a painting for my van. Like, not very big. Like, what's that? A5? No, A3. Like A3 size. I'll put it up in my van. Just trying to think if I've got any beer in the van. I may have. You're paying a nice Union Jack. Now I'm straight in fucking bin. Lithium batteries. To be fair, I'm going to Europarks at 9:30 tomorrow morning. If anybody's interested. That's the 31st of December. I'm going to the one in Rotherham. To buy 2 Ledger batteries, and I think they're 35 quid a piece for 110 amp hour. So I'm going to buy 2 of them tomorrow. Derek is on it with the good questions tonight. You should all take an example from him. Ever tried brewing your own beer? Never. It's something I've always been interested in, but never done it. But actually, I don't really drink. I don't think I've seen you commenting before, Derek, or you may have not commented for a while, but I don't really drink. That beer I've just drank was 0 alcohol. But I just recently I've had a couple of drinks. I probably shouldn't do. Apparently, I'm stood in front of Celtic ground giving a thumbs up. It's so good. The rivalry in Scottish football is so good. Seriously though, Louis, do me a painting. That's a good price, yeah. I'm very surprised by that. So it's 25 degrees in here at the minute. I've just turned my heater off. The temperature is about to just drop. These windows just let out so much heat. I don't think the roof is insulated really at the ceiling. That temperature is going to drop. Which was all the painting. He only paints famous people. I'm going to need a lot more subscribers for Louis to do me a painting. I'd love it though. Anyway, listen. Ow. An hour and 20 minutes is far too long to be on live. You lot make my day. Everybody. I know I say it a lot, but you do make me feel good. And this has been good. Good night. Happy New Year to everybody. I hope you have a good night tomorrow night. I hope that you are in a fit state Wednesday morning. And I hope you all go back to work fine. I hope 2019 is full of everything that you want. But you need to make that happen. It just happen by itself. You've got to make it happen. So work hard. Eat crisps. One love. Good night. God save the Queen. I am not having that as my final word. Fuck the monarchy. Oh, Jeremy Corbyn.